Welcome to my channel. Today we're playing Ship Graveyard Simulator 2. I've been playing this game for about 90 hours already. I achieved 55 of 73 achievements, and they dropped just a new DLC called Fishing Boats, which provides 4 new ships and 6 new achievements, and my goal is to eventually achieve all the achievements. But today we'll start with the first ship of the fishing boats, and let's get started. So here we are. Since I've played the game quite a bit, I already unlocked all the best equipment, the best gear. There are still some achievements left to upgrade the house and stuff, but we'll get there eventually. But first we will look for the new boats. I actually haven't seen them yet, so this is my very first time. There are 4 new boats. The Ark costs $3,100, has 3 contracts, $850, $1,200. Okay, so and 3,150. So meaning that doing just the contracts, we will gain some money. On previous contracts, I disassembled the entire boat to the very last piece, especially the bigger ones. They're costing about 15,000, and all the contracts gain not even the amount of what the boat costs. So you really have to gather as much resources as possible to break even or even gain some money. But with the new boats, it doesn't look that way. And also, I read that they started creating smaller boats again, because the cruise ship DLC was for many people very laggy. So let's start with the Ark. Medium difficulty, buy $3,100. Yes, we definitely will buy this one. So, our beloved truck. Oh, they are here. Okay, let's get to it. Let's park it in the middle. Yeah, that's refreshing. These are pretty small compared to the cruise ships, which were located on that dock over there. They were huge. I think the Titanic, or the Titan is it called, took me about 7 to 8 hours to completely disassemble. So I think this will be rather quickly done, especially with our fully upgraded equipment. So let's get to it right away. Cut these connectors. Get our crane. Yeah, usually my playstyle is pretty fast. I don't really try to speed run, but since these levels are so time consuming, I try to play them pretty efficiently, I would say, or as fast as possible. So I cannot go through there. Let's go over here, cut this one and this one. Let's grab our crane, get that stuff out of the way. Cut these guys. I usually don't really start exploring the entire boat. I am mostly excited about just rip stuff apart right away, and then eventually I start collecting stuff. Also, they added the magnet in one of the updates, so I most of the time use the magnet, which kind of ruins the experience because it collect all the stuff also underneath or below deck. So if I use it right away, you pretty much don't see what it's inside the boat. That's a little bit disappointing because I would really love to have the magnet using collecting only the stuff that actually is accessible. So, but it pulls the stuff through the walls or through the ceilings. Oh, we have a lovely barista. Let's grab this one. So, let's collect some stuff. Well, as I said, that's usually not my playstyle. Usually I just grab the magnet and collect the stuff like that. But we'll see how long we do it this way. Maybe we should do a little boat tour. On the top left corner, we see the contracts. So we need a wheelhouse, containers. We already grabbed 2 or 3, and we need a platform. We'll see where that is. We have fish hold barriers, plastic fish boxes. I already collected a few of those. Fishing sorting machine. I guess they are below somewhere. We have box of ice, 20 crab cage, low alloy steel. That's usually the walls. Oh no, the walls are usually high alloy steel. Some plastic and copper. So not very advanced stuff, pretty much basic stuff. Sometimes you have to collect gold, which are inside heavy machinery. Let's grab liquid, turn off the electricity. So in here, hello, it's already inventory full. So stock. What's in here? Cabin, lovely. Where did we go downstairs? I'm already lost. Here. Here it is. A ladder, some equipment. Already full. Okay, let's do one more trip. Then I guess I will drop the boxes just on the floor and collect them later when the ship is open. Some cable blocking the way. Let's see. With the U key, we can inspect the equipment or the stuff we can collect. This one has high alloy steel, copper, and wood. You can actually destroy these things when you remove the floor underneath. So in some missions, you actually can destroy stuff and you won't be able to finish a contract. So we have to be careful. So never start from the bottom up. Do it the other way around. Start from the top and work your way down. Okay, so let's get out of here. Let's see what else we can find. Okay, nothing exciting here. Let's alrighty. Let's break that door. Okay, so let's start disassembling the upper part. I assume we have to lift that. Yes. Let's disconnect the stair. Can I need the crane to lift it up. So we have to get rid of the walls first. This wall has to go as well. Can I reach that bolt? Yes, I did. Okay. I think that's enough. Okay. Get rid of the stair. So since those boats are rather small, I completely disassemble them in their entirety. Already full. Oh, yeah. But like that, so push. Let's blowtorch this part away. It is super easy with the upgraded tools. So when you start the game, it's kind of slow at the beginning, but with upgraded tools, you can quickly make progress. So what's the issue? Okay, those things on the top. Okay, then let's do the next staircase. Okay. Let's grab some cages. Grab this stuff. If it looks chaotic how I disassemble the boats, that's because it is. I usually don't really have a straightforward goal or way to disassemble the stuff. I Start a little bit here, do a little there. Sometimes I try to disassemble parts further down so the entire thing collapses. For this boat, I work my way from the top to the bottom, story by story. Okay, now it's time for the magnet. Get rid of stuff. Where's the magnet? The railings I usually don't cut down. I remove either the floors or I remove the walls underneath so it collapses. It's a bit quicker that way. Okay, let's get rid of those walls. Okay, one floor down. Let's get rid of those elements. Let's grab some ice boxes, some net. These are some piles of fish. Yes, of course. Good throw. Okay, let's try that again. I think I have to cut down the things. Can I lift the entire frame? No, I cannot. Or can I? Oh, yes, I can. I'm not entirely sure if I will upload the entire playthrough or if I do a edited version, so it's roughly 30 minutes to see the entire playthrough of the level. We'll see how long it takes to finish the boat. get out of here. So let's see what's underneath here. If I can just collapse the entire floor, I guess I will do that. Don't make life harder than it is. Speaking of, let's grab quickly our magnet. Get rid of that stuff. And that's what I meant before, so the magnet will pull the stuff through the ceiling. Which would be nice if it wouldn't be that way. So that you really have to clear out every floor, open the ceiling before you can use the magnet. But on the other hand, it makes life easier, so I'll take it. Okay. Platform. What platform? Is that the platform? Maybe.
Hello, क्या हाल है? हम संपर्क में रहेंगे.
No, more connectors. Oh yeah, on the side. Then I guess not. That's all.
मैं जल्द ही वहां आऊंगा.
Do we have something back here? No, we don't. Is that a steam engine or some sort of gas canister? You have to be careful to turn off the valve before we cut any pipes, otherwise we have explosions and we might lose some valuable stuff. So those stairs, you don't have to cut them down, you can just remove the floor and they will collapse. It's a nice handy tip. Yes, there it is. Let's find the source. Okay. Okay, we already completed 2 of our contracts. I think the platform was that part over there. I haven't looked at the contract actually when it was lifted. Fish sorting machine. Okay, apparently we did that also already. Now we have some more crab cages, steel and copper. We already collected quite a bit of copper, but also I saw in the machinery downstairs there are more copper. And we don't have to collect the fish, looks like. I think it behaves like coal. So yeah, I grab a bunch. Then it shrinks. 700 kilo. That's a bigger pile. Gather a pile of fish. So we actually achieved one of the achievements. So that means 5 achievements to go. Usually it's always the way that when you collect when you complete a contract, then you get the ship achievement. So for each ship, there are 3 contracts. When you finish those 3, then you finished the ship. And also on every ship, there's a collectible somewhere hidden underneath or in the cabin or so. When you collect that item, then you get achievement. Well, when you collect every collectible on each boat, then you get an achievement as well. So we have to find 4 hidden objects. Okay, let's see. That's a weird part. Cut that thing off. Same thing on that side. I'll see if we can. Oh, we actually.
Hello. Gehal, huh?
Oh, we can crane that. Sometimes you have to pull the side walls with some wrenches on the side. Wrenches? Winches? I think it's called a winch. But it looks like that we can pull this with the crane. Also, I changed the settings that the way that the red areas flash longer. I think default is 10 to 15 seconds. I cranked it all the way up to, I think, 2 minutes, because especially on the cruise ships, there are so many connected walls. So if you run all the way down, use the winch, and time you go up to the ship again, it stops flashing and you have no idea what actually is connected. So let's get rid of some more walls. So this is usually my disassembly process. Just smash through walls, use the magnet every now and then, and try to avoid to collect stuff because the inventory gets full rather quickly. A bit annoying. Okay, now we can open the front. Now I think I'll smash my way through all the way to the back. But in terms of performance, that level runs pretty smoothly. I play on a 4090 graphic card NVIDIA chip, and I actually had some lags with the large ships as well. And I can imagine people with lower spec graphic cards, they really had struggled with that, with those levels. So that's why the developers probably decided to make the levels smaller again, so it's more enjoyable for the majority of people. I'm wondering where they hit the collectible. Usually it's in a cabin or on the captain's deck. I guess it's somewhere hidden down here in the engine room, maybe. We'll see. As far as I know, the magnet doesn't collect the collectibles or move it at all, so... I think the back part we can also pull up. Okay, first we have to get rid of the engines. So it says it's blocked, but that's because there's already a magnet. So that's a little bit weird that you cannot queue up them. So once the crane is gone, we can pull those things out. Now I start wondering if I screwed up the collectible. It should be somewhere. More fish. Okay, let's get rid of that floor. So fish are gone. Well, at least on that side. We have some more on the other side. And I think I saw even more on the deck below. But we're getting there. So get rid of those walls.
पास कोई जहाज है?
I really don't like those hidden bolts. Okay, then I guess I have to get rid of the floor. Let's do this row as well.
हेलो, क्या हाल है? आप संपर्क में रहेंगे। मैं जल्द ही वहां आऊंगा।
Okay.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
There's some more connectors on the ground. No, doesn't look like that. Do I need to cut something up here? Oh. Well, let's get rid of that stuff
आप
first,
संपर्क में रहेंगे।
and then we'll look what else we're missing. In the meantime, I can remove more floor. As I mentioned earlier, my playthroughs are usually rather chaotic rather than in a nice and sensible order.
हेलो, क्या हाल है?
Ah, there it is. That's our collectible. Congratulations, you found the miniature giant's hammer.
कोई बात नहीं।
Okay. One collectible done. 2 to go. No, 3 to go. There are 4 boats. Did I order a magnet for here? No. Let's do that in a sec.
مجالكي بها ناونغا.
Let's do that in two
हेलो,
pulls.
क्या हाल है?
Yeah, we're making quick progress. Let's see where's the how far it goes to the next segment. So annoying with those hidden bolts. Okay. Now, in order to get rid of the next segment of the ship, we have to get rid of this part, but I think it's easier to just remove all the walls so the upper part will collapse. And that's what we're doing now. And we have our crash. Okay, we're back. I hope I didn't lose much of my progress. So let's see. Oh no. Looks like... Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Looks like we lost maybe half an hour. Oh no. Looks like we lost even more. Well, that's a pity. So I guess I stop recording and redo all of it. Okay. Now I think we were back where we left, or a little bit further actually. So there's one wall left in order to let the whole thing collapse. If it works. Let's see. And there it goes. So we saved a lot of hammering. And then let's grab that stuff away.
क्या हाल है?
I think we need about
कोई
3 or
बात
4
नहीं.
magnets. Get rid of those walls.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है? हम संपर्क में रहेंगे. मजालकी बहा नाऊंगा. कोई बात नहीं.
Okay, now we have to get rid of the floor, and then we're done. That shouldn't take too long. Oh, cool, it collapsed. That's convenient.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे.
Alrighty, come on, crane, hurry up. Well, let's do a little bit cleanup. And then
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है? हेलो, क्या हाल है? हम संपर्क में रहेंगे. मैं जल्द ही वहां आऊंगा.
let's crane those parts away. Okay, that was the last part. Now let's recycle the stuff on the truck, and we do auto sort and sort excess. Then let's sell all the stuff.
मेरे स्टोर में आपका स्वागत है.
And that grants us 1,500. Yes. Now let's close the contract. 850, yes. 1,200, yes. And 3,150, yes. And there it goes, another achievement for completing the arc. All right, scrap, yes, and that was ship number 1.